play, and we're seeing actually the same fast breakthrough mid that we saw yesterday. It's going to be a fast plant, not planted for yellow. It's going to be planted for this kind of middle area, orange. And you'll see that based on this sprint through with the wall that goes up. With pistols, it's difficult to break down that wall. But look at this. A great orb from Potter only lets Governor in. The spike is still around that long side. And Foe, he can't hold off. But look, a wrap around for Potter. She's going to go through the tube. And it's going to be a pretty big shot. Thankfully, there's a turret there. Corsonics watching the flank. Action towards the site itself as Governor fights off a little bit too much. Potter does end up backing away after hearing likely that turret. Got a 4v4 with a lot of injured players, and still EG waiting for their opportunity in. A heal comes out up above. Potter finds the shot. Still, players are surrounding the site itself. Gucci with one. Roka down low finds one as well. That's a 2v3. There's the post plant type of position, and Baroka just on an absolute spree, just down to Corsonics, and he's gonna find the third as well. Great retake there, facilitated by Potter, not letting the whole team through, sending the utility. The question marks we had are starting to turn into exclamation points.
Yeah, a good look out of EG. That slow orb was huge to split up the team. Governor was on an island, and while he did have support from that main fight, Foe maybe overcommitting to it a little too much and losing his life. The retake from EG was strong because they always had kitchen control. That play in towards Orange is really shut down by kitchen control, and we do have to give the credit to Potter and to Raka in the late... Raka? Why do I keep saying that? Roka, excuse me. That would be pretty cool. He's just rocking out. But in the late round, both those players definitely going big for the EG camp, as they will have a respectable buy up into this. Interestingly, Temp sticking to the Ghost, so maybe expecting a Phantom or Vandal into this next one, as it's EZ5 edge their bets towards B.
Pretty big stack here. Foe's got the Spectre, mowing him down. Has to reload, though. That could be a little bit problematic. Does get blindsided, but now, of course, Potter is here laying in wait as well, and understandably so, a pretty controlling round for EG. Surprisingly so, pretty good preparation in terms of who was here to catch all those players. Normally, we actually tend to see just like one player down that long side, and the rest of the team kind of around kitchen, maybe more focused around A. And that's actually what you'll probably see this round, as you see Foe going to be the only one to hold off long on the B side, which is pretty much more standard. But here comes the gun round. We'll see if the bonus lasts for EG.
Yeah, and I know some people were kind of clowning on Potter yesterday for some of her performances, but on a personal, like on an individual level, I feel like she's been doing a fine job today. Obviously, just no one was doing well on that last map for EG, to be honest. It was just rough across the board, but early on, hopefully she and the rest of the team can find a little bit more impact here. I like the aggression down mid. Potter pushing her way up past 2, but Corsonics, he's so good at holding for these pushes. He has his turret in support, so I don't expect this to get out of hand.
Do see Pancakes and Governor. This is the mid round that we talked about on Bind, but this time EZ5, I think they really want like a genuine feel for how the map is supposed to go, right? They want to try to spot things out early, get some of those normal rotations in. A great spray through the smoke, and Corsonics just gonna hold fast and keep the position. You're actually gonna pull Roka off to replace potentially where Temperature was located. A quick trade here over towards the B side. This is great because this means that EZ5 is pulling members all over the place. Roka holding an angle, finds one with the Bulldog, looking for another, and Governor has to tailwind out to safety. All members of EG stuck around this mid side, and of course the spike is going to get planted, kind of blindsiding them ever so slightly. Governor are going to be potentially re-peeking here, but Roka with a Vandal, very, very scary, very known. One tap. Speaking of those, a couple of taps come out of decop, kind of blindsiding Potter, trying to reach for the spike. Now it's a 2v3. Owl Drone spots out one. Location of Roka still unknown. Of course, now as the Leer does get heard, of course, now this means that the round goes to EZ5. We thought about that bonus. We wondered what would happen, but good mid-rounding from EZ5 finds them the victory.
Yeah, good hold in towards mid. Corsonics with his turret there was able to shut down the aggression that EG was showing. Eventually, they did bust through the lines and found that late round flank, but it was never really successful because EZ5 was fully aware of it as well. Got to give a bit of credit there to Decop. Heads up play to get aggressive. He knew that that was getting to a situation that was very losable, so he decided to make the play, and well, that's exactly what he did. Took down Potter through that ratty little area. I forget what the call is for that little kind of cutout, because I feel like it's so rarely used, but when you can get the right timing to use that successfully, it's always awesome to see. But this is where the Omen's good on Icebox. Actually boosted up on top of green here and can get something sneaky. I'm not sure if the drone's going to reveal. It will show Branted's position and forces him to fall back to the time.
A little one-way, or it was attempted to be a little one-way. Doesn't quite find its mark, but look at Governor and Pancakes. We're going to be expecting to see this a lot. They're really testing the limits of EG, where are they positioned, where are they located. Player up towards heaven, and Roka's going to find both. A great answer. What was currently developing for EZ5. Decop is now going to be looking for potential revenge, but two players have positioned over towards this site. Temperature finds a little jiggle peek, and once again, Roka just solid positioning on heaven. Finds 3 on the round, looking for more for sure. Gucci was spotted. Indiana Jones up on the rope. Okay, where did Gucci go? I'm going to keep going a little bit further. Temperature finds that one. Corsonics, last player standing. This could be a really good round for EG.
Looks to be the shutdown here. Potter spots him out. Wide swing is successful to close this flawless round out of EG. They've already done better than last game, so that's something. Good lead established early on here, and Roka just on a tear. I thought the walk-up was pretty good for EZ5, but it was almost, I don't know if disrespectful is the right word, but it felt inconsiderate of where EG could have been, because they were finding so much success with the walk-ups in that previous matchup that maybe they were expecting to be able to get it for free this time. Of course, Roka was there to shut down, and those are the changes we wanted to see. Maybe it wasn't the Sentinel, maybe they just needed someone to be that solid anchor, and Roka could be that man. Just a save out of EZ5 here, as they're trying to hedge their bets towards a spike plant. Little bit of damage, likely the goal.
A Stinger, a Sheriff, and a couple of assault rifles, so they're not going to be that horrible. The engagement occurs, and it goes to the way of EG. They're going to hold fast. You could see the round here. EZ5 was really hoping that they would find a little bit more value than what they're getting right now. They invested quite a bit, you know. We'll see, of course, if Decop can find any more than what he can. He cannot. Brought it down to at least 2. It's going to keep EG buying. But they've got like, Roka's got like 8 grand. They'll be fine for the next couple of rounds. This is a good sign for EG. You know, 4-1. You're feeling good. You brought EZ5 down to an eco, potentially 5-1. This is slowly starting to feel how EG felt on Bind. It was a complete stomp in that first half, and now EG has a little bit of a stomp of their own starting to develop. See how long it lasts. This EZ5 down to the eco.
Yeah, it is this more defensive-sided map, so we expect EG to hopefully be finding an advantage here, and thus far they have. So good to see the series staying just a tad bit more competitive. Foe actually has a ratty angle off this Viper wall. He'll be able to see EZ5 before they see him, but does have to fall away for the moment. Hunter's Fury popped, and Foe, the recipient of it, still alive here. Damage onto the teammates. Branted trying to spray, but the Horde is underway. Go up with the knives, missing out, still gets one, but Foe's here to shut down. A double spray from the Viper, and with the Blade Storm out of the picture, EZ5's round here kind of losing its teeth.
Now, last player standing, Corsonics being surrounded by EG. Sheriff was maybe hoping to find an additional player, but not can be the case. You have to give a little bit of credit to Governor. I kind of really appreciate the playstyle of just like, I'm willing to die for anybody and anything. I'm willing to die for my team. Governor went so deep. He's like, I'm getting this kill if it kills me. It did, but he had like 1 blade left and he still found the kill. That's the type of play style that you hope you have in your rank games, but usually people do that and they just die without anything. So good on Governor to find that. At least still EG very much so in control. 6,000 plus on 3 players. Their economy is feeling so good. They can take these little risks if they want. Roka lurking up through Decop, not going to be a little bit aware. Backing away, shots good and not anticipating. And now Roka's in a little bit of a tougher spot. Has to reposition, but not going to find the angle. 4v3 in favor here of EZ5 as they start to caterpillar their way over towards B.
Well, Potter has the resurrection, and I'll bring Roka back into the picture, but Corsonic still somewhat holding for it. He's aware the information will rotate away, and Gov's aggression actually gives advantage over to EG. Now, the retake could have some teeth, but they have to contend with... What?
That is crazy. Sonic's in a very unique position here. Controller throws down the smoke. Gonna check up above. Corsonix has to give the angle, but there's two players making their way up through the tube, slow walking, and you can see Corsonic just trying to check the appropriate angles. It all falls onto the heavy shoulders of Gucci. He's got the Viper Spit. Definitely could do this because these kind of end up feeling like 1v1s as they slowly start to enter. They're spraying in. They're not sure. Okay, first one comes in. The spray still going through. Potter does end up finding Gucci. 6-1. EG are in such a lead now, and it's only growing by the round.
That was such a good start to the round for EZ5. They saw the aggression out of EG, and it was their strong mid-round, and they instantly adapt, have that push-pull, and are able to claim that A site completely free. But this just felt over-aggressive. Governor, he made a play when he probably didn't need to, and the rest of the team was forced into such a tough position, isolated from each other. It was just 1v1s that EG was able to take, and in the 1v4, Viper's Pit, not going to be quite enough for side of Gucci to close out that clutch. I think EZ5 probably are going to have to give a little bit of more respect over here. They can't be ego challenging because this is very much losable. And if we go to a third map, it's also the pick of EG. So EZ5, they've got to be careful there. Still, definitely not out of this game. It's 6-1 on the scoreline, but it is their attacking side.
It'll be wait and see for us to see what kind of adaptations they start to bring out. We've talked and highlighted about EZ5's mid-round. You're right, respect is definitely in order here. Passive play over towards B, looking for a potential retake. They've got the tools necessary here for EZ5 to get that plant down pretty easily, just like a standard wall Viper combo, and they can get it planted no problem. But there is a lineup here potentially available for Foe to stop them from planning. Once the wall goes up, they might see what happens here, but the wall's already gone. They don't have that same luxury. You see EZ5's a little bit more considerate. Roka's moving up close. Gucci finds the frag, but Roka's so close. One little swing, he could find a pick maybe.
Yeah, look, they're keeping them completely off this spike plant with those Viper snake bites. Sonic still finds Potter. Play forward. Not good enough. Spike will come down unless Foe can say something about it. He has one spam not connecting. So EZ5 in the post plant.
Wow, Decop barely manages to survive, but they have a Viper Spit of their own, but a lockdown to cancel that. They don't have the tools necessary to deal with this lockdown, so they have to get out completely, which means the Viper Spit is likely going to fall. We'll see it in just a moment, potentially. Granted, still fighting on the outside of the lockdown. The Viper Spit still up and manages to make it back in, but it's just down to Foe. Nano Swarms galore. And the spray through as well from Corsonix. Corsonix doing a phenomenal job that round. I think even finds a pick over towards the tube as well in all the chaos. Very well done. EZ5. They'll pick up a round.
I love the way that EZ5 played there when they knew they didn't have a sage, because normally you can just kind of set it and forget it, plop down that sage while you get a free plant, but their sage had already died, so they had to focus a little bit more on the fights. They cut noise for a moment, and EG, with only temperature on an information-based agent, they had to peek to find that info, and, well, those peeks were punished by EZ5, allowed them to get things into a man advantage before they committed to the spike plant. So, well controlled from EZ5. This B-main setup, though, out of EG, I like it. It's the Omen back up top again. It's a one-way committed yet again. But Gov, they're trying to get something done in towards mid here as Potter's Wall keeps them at bay for the moment.
Ooh, but look at this. A little bit forward is Foe. He's going to have a little bit of an interesting angle. You can even actually see Pancakes is going to go have a look back. Hasn't really quite seen the cross yet. Shot's good for Foe. He'll take that one for free, no problem. That's chaos for EZ5. What do you do off of this? Where do you go? Governor might be looking for a little bit of a push forward. Oka finds another. Governor has made his way in. Temperature spot him out. He might think something's up. Governor finds a pick so far. And Tailwind and Potter is on the chase. Baroka's being kind of sandwiched in. Actually gets taken down. And now it's a 3v3. Potter drops down. Spotted by Governor. 3 fire shots. Potter continues to chase. Now the spike's being planted. Onus is on EG to retake the site. What will they do from here?
I have to see post plant looking pretty strong here. They have the snake bites out of Gucci, and they have the shock darts as well, but paranoia will be the hallmark of the hit.
Yeah, well, it already ended up, I think, going through, and they don't really play off of it. Governor for 3, down to just Foe. Entering into the site alone. Sprays good for 2. No way. Now Gucci up above brings the rain. EZ5 put another one on the board.
EG, it felt like they had a better read of EZ5's default that round because they saw that EZ5 lost members towards A main. It was the opening pick for EG, so they were aware that there had to be a push-up. It was just unfortunate for Temperature to lose out on that. Gunfight opens Governor up to just go Governor mode, find a 3K where he likely should not have been able to. And Governor's positioning, outside of just the frags he got, the pressure he provided was so big because him being back towards spawn side in the back of A, that was the reason that I believe it was Roka anchoring down the A site was forced forward, forced to take that 2v1. He obviously lost it out. So EZ5 back to their sneaky ways. This Governor trying to get disrespectful around this poison orb with the Blade Storm.
Also joined by Foe. Especially with this smoke. I'm definitely not sure where they could be coming from. Governor's ready. Oh, he's about to push in. Foe's got just like this beautiful head tap. The tail went in. What? Oh my goodness. The reaction time. Ridiculous. Governor has so much control now. Out of smokes though. So we'll get shot in the back. Where Sonic's just calming the information. Just trying to hold on. Sneaking in as well. Smoke gonna give him a little bit of cover. He's got the perfect position. He just needs to play as patiently. Potter reloading. Trying to break down the wall. Or Sonic slowly inching forward. Potter gonna just go try to check the opposite side. There's the swing. Sonic's in such a good spot. Sprays good, finds one more player up above its Temperature, but can't quite deal with it. Roka in very, very deep. Now on the wide swing out to yellow. Still EG and very much so in control. Down to just Pancakes. The 1v1. Granted. Versus Pancakes. The swing. Very well done from EG. All went down to the last final gunfight. EG will extend their lead by 4.
Oh, all right, good round out of EG. Governor, another aggressive entry there, pushing up under 2, but EG did well to isolate those duels against EZ5. I've noticed that EZ5 hasn't really been leaning into the post plant too heavily. They've been instead taking these forward fights in the post plant, and it doesn't feel like it's working out. I wouldn't hate to see a little bit more rat gameplay because they do have Corsonics, Gucci, and Decop all with that utility that can be so strong to stop that spike diffuse. However, still could be a respectable half here for EZ5. A 4-8, 5-7. Either one of those scorelines, as an attacker, you're feeling pretty good. Is Governor, again, trying to abuse this mid-control. Temperature, though, wins it out. Nice shots with the Phantom. Another double down, and that's a spike as well. Hunter's Fear for Decop could find Foe, but Foe will elude him. EG holding on to this lead by 2.
Yeah, this could spell bad news for EZ5's attempts in the second half. What they could be looking to trying to accomplish becomes infinitely more difficult right now. Big possibility for a 9-3 just based on how this round is going and the state of the economy, but 3v4 doable but difficult. Still waiting for this wall to go down. Is stalling quite a bit, and Decop's only got a Bulldog. Pretty heavy investment. EZ5 this round. Decop's gonna go forward. Potter off the body peak, off the contact, slow orb down. You're not coming up here. And this is the control that I think we were kind of missing from Bind. You see EZ5 kind of really struggling in the mid round. They're like, where do we go? And they're also a little bit concerned about Roka because Roka's just had this impact play round after round. Great positioning and knows when to get aggressive and knows when to kind of turn it down. The fact that he himself is just this piece of utility, this darkness on the map. EZ5 are a little bit cautious, overly cautious, might I even say.
On this is a player directly the other side of double bots. Potter caught off guard here. It's a Bulldog who went out. Now that has to distract Foe, but he still drops the spike. Look at the time.
Oh, no!
None left. Green for the Molly. Drops Gucci. Decop now alone. 1 versus 2. Needs his kill immediately, but just look at the time. He finds Foe. There's no chance for the other frag. Time will run out. In the closest of margins, EG will pull out the win there, but a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, definitely a little bit too close. You know, if Potter finds Decop there, it's a pretty easy round. You know, it's very, very easy to overcome. But Decop almost bringing it all the way back. Great shock dart as well. You see the buy, it's not great for EZ5. We knew that, as the prior round definitely was not going to be that great for them. So pretty much pretty big expectation for this to be a 9-3 half. If it's 8-4, EZ5 might as well go buy lottery tickets tomorrow, because the chances of that are going to be very difficult with the weapons that they have and how EG have been playing, right? Very strategic, very tactical. Info here are part of those tactics. Very up close and personal. Tries to pass the hour drone, but a firing squad on the other side. That's a weapon upgrade now. Temperature with the Hunter's Fury. He's going to get pushed as well by Governor. This is just somehow turning around. Upgrade after upgrade. Great position now for EZ5.
Oh, Brandon, so swift with the one tap, another through the smoke, maybe a little bit more. He's spamming down the wall. Roka in close will fell Decop. It looked like it was gonna go awry, but EG, they have pulled things into their advantage. However, Corsonix, he could be the man to shut this all down with the lurk.
Yeah, it's going to be the big X factor here. You see Potter going back to do her homework. This initial engagement does go to Governor. Now it's a 2v2. Corsonix doesn't really have the most ideal weaponry. Potter, just the timing. Backstab, though, is good. Now just down to Governor. 30 HP up against a juiced up Reyna and a resurrection that's available for Potter in case things do really get a little bit too crazy. Governor, though, not a lot of time. And if Governor does decide to go over towards the A side, which does seem to be the case, they might even be able to hear that movement over. Potter might have the angle. Oh, it's a fake.
Ooh.
Very interesting. 20 seconds. Governor doesn't have a lot of time to execute on this. You can even see EG. They're doing their homework, just checking down the main side. Governor. Oh, the resurrection. Oh my goodness. Even Governor is going to fight for it. Finds the frag onto Potter, but still very well played from EG to stay there. 9-3 half. EZ5 have a lot of rounds to catch up on after a very difficult one against EG.
We never saw Gov actually get the op in his hands once, which I thought was interesting. It was such an impact weapon yesterday with Kentucky, but yeah, he didn't really find the opportunity to get that done, and I didn't hate it. I felt like Gov was definitely still finding impact, but just something to point out. In that round, it got into a rough start for EG there, especially Governor going huge, the dash forward to shut down the Hunter's Fury. But again, EG, it just feels like they're hitting their shots now. Temperature having a compelling half, so was Roka. Everyone just kind of stepping off on the individual level, and like you said, EG looked pretty tactical here. They were holding down against EG's walk-ups. I don't think there was any rounds where EZ5 were able to just walk up and have a free sight, so that's definitely a good change to see from downtown. The shock dart, oh, it's for that sneaky little angle. Oh, probably for Killjoy mollies, actually. I love that.
Well, pistol round is underway. The nerdiness is upon us, and it's beginning. Uh-oh, I think that wall may have been a little bit too close. It also might have backed away from some of that utility. Still 5v5. EG have spent quite a bit of utility to get to this point. And still no spike planted. The wall is going to go back up. This time the defense is wall. Shots through. Roka finds Governor. That's a huge pick. Now Potter just trying to get the spike planted, but of course they're making it a little bit problematic. Corsonix finds one. Just hiding up above. They've used this top part of the building so well in the past, but it's not going to the way of EZ5 quite yet. 3v4, still spike not planted. Delay seems to be the tactic for EZ5. They've been doing a great job of it. Now the push has to come through, and it's coming to shove as well. Pancakes and Gucci, my goodness, just taking them all down one at a time. Great use of the utility there to try to isolate those fights. EZ5 find a moment of solace.
Yeah, Pancakes, he definitely had a rough time in that first half, but able to pick things up nicely there. I think that wall was pretty grief for EG. I'm not sure. They didn't even try and plant behind it, but I think it was blocking them, so they had to break down their own wall, fight through it, and that time allowed EZ5 to rotate in, have everyone ready, so the second that spike was even thought about being planted, well, there was a double push out from Gucci and from Pancakes. They deal with that quite handily, and now this gets me actually a little worried for EG, because they had this 9-3 half, and now EZ5 win the pistol, will likely be able to come out on top of this bonus as they do have the superior arms, and that could put us in a 5-9 scoreline. That's very much losable, especially when you are on that worse off attacking side. We'll have to see if they can get anything done here. Governor just saying no. It's a shutdown, a double. Decop adding to the equation, and EG's getting the damage, but just foe 1v3 here.
That was a really great crossfire. They were so focused on Pancakes, kind of just Zerg mentality, and then Governor just on the swing. They may have thought that, you know, Pancakes was boosted up something. I don't know what they thought, but they were so focused on Pancakes. Very well done from Governor on the position. So 9 to 5, Dolly Parton's where we sit. Still going to be the gun round for EG here. And this could be a great bounce back. Put him at double digits. This is usually where teams bounce back anyway. To be fair, I think maybe it's just for this tournament. We've seen a lot of third rounds go quite easily. But look at this. Op for Gov. You were talking about it. You wanted to see it. Well, here it is. Kampeki did phenomenal in the defensive half last time we saw him in Cosmic Divide. The match yesterday, Governor looking to have the same impact on his own operator.
Yeah, well, Gov is back in business. We'll have to see if he can keep hitting, and that's a great start for the man. They're normally expecting that Sage wall, so who could be ready for Gov to walk up? I don't think he used the Tailwind either, so he's going to be able to take another aggressive fight here without too much risk, as the Viper utility goes down. Should deny the shot, but it's just Governor across the board. 3 frags, maybe no. Brandon denies it, so a chance for EG now.
Yeah, still going to pick up that weapon. Somebody's going to be able to use it. Corsonics looking to be the man to do it. Still, once again, delay. Now, I feel like normally in a mid-round scenario, you could totally just rotate back to A. You've got enough time to do it. You could also cut noise and just play for B as well. A lot of options. They're going to be looking to try to stick this out. They do have the superior weapons, or so they say for the time being. Roka finds a pick over towards Snowman. Corsonics holding this angle once again. Oh, the patience. I think they spotted out, at least for the time being. Time's ticking. They don't really have a lot of options to just sit and wait. They have to get the spike planted, and they've been waiting for a peak, waiting for aggression, waiting for something. Oh, but they still have the wall. That's actually very huge. And they're going to push Roka off to the opposite side, up and over. And the paranoia to follow up. What a great use of utility. Now Roka is behind enemy lines. Brandon finds one. Still, though, a quick trade. 2v2 with the spike planted. Gucci alongside Corsonics now have to deal with the post-plant scenario. Unfortunately for EG, utility is kind of out the window. They've lost a lot. Smoke coming up in 14. Well, how will EZ5 push this? Corsonics with the op. Do they want to save it? Do they want to play for it? What are they going to end up doing? A great toxic screen here. The spray still coming out for Corsonics. Tap there. Sprays continue. The swing, the double swing. Out Brandon with a great spray. 4K on the round. Double digits for EG.
Oh, Branton, one of the new additions to the EG roster, had a huge round right then and there, but EZ5 got things damn close. It was Gov to start things strong with the operator. And what I was interested to see here is that there was still a swarm grenade up right next to that spike for Corsonics. I don't think it was ever broken, so he might have had the opportunity to deny the plant, but it just didn't happen. And I think EG playing the patience there, not rotating and just cutting noise for a moment, trying to force EZ5 to make the move was perfect, because it allowed them to pull Corsonics a little further away as the spike was planted and to pick up that round with the clutch. Now Governor, interesting spot here. Brandon across. What? The dash in another Gov. How is this possible? 3K now for the Jet. Governor is just in business here. EG immediately cut down to 2. Can Gov get some more done? Of course he can. Looking for the aces. It's left onto 1 foe in the clutch. It's a 1v5, but can Governor find this ace? Swinging forward here. Oh, trying to finish the job. Gov first up to bat. Ace denied. Another as well. No way he wins this. No way he can pull the 1v5, but he's making it look likely. Pancakes denies. And what was that round, Simo? Just violence across the board. 4K for 4K, but EZ5 clinch it.
Yeah, one of the key things to note in this fight is that Tailwind in, finds 2, then Tailwinds back out. That is just the perfect execution that you get. And then this was just hovering in the air, getting that accuracy bonus. It's crazy that Foe still is able to find 4 kills in that process, kind of knowing that they were hunting. Maybe a little bit of greed coming out from EZ5. But speaking of greed, economy, not looking great for EG, looking great for EZ5. Operator was being thought about. I think even Governor hovered it for a moment, but it's not going to be purchased as we see EG looking for potentially this A-side hit.
Here. Love the off angle from Pancakes. Oh, look at the Marshall. Quick shot onto Gucci. Look to likely commit off of this. Rotate's coming in now for EZ5.
Still slow and steady. Players from down below. Pancakes actually has to drop, uses the slow orb to give himself a little bit of time. Remember, this is the eco, so any damage is damage done. Up on the ropes, granted. And now in a little bit of trouble. Pancakes, oh my goodness, too many players to look at. And the advantages for EG. Upgrades on the floor. Spike picked up. Governor here on the swing. Line up. Thank you very much. Scoop those 2 up for free. Just down to Foe. Drops down. Doesn't mask the noise with a shot. Shot onto Corsonics as Governor looking for a little bit of distraction. Tailwinds across. Provides a little bit of extra sauce. 3 rounds away for EZ5 to catch things up. But this gun round will decide a lot of things for us, Mimi. I think EG could catapult to a win, or EZ5 could catch up off of this round right here.
I feel like with the Bucky nerf, we kind of had a loss of glue-eating jets. I felt like it was a dying breed, but Governor, he's still here. He's still chomping away at his glue and just absolutely getting the aggression. And every round, this guy has found such an impact. And you love to see it. They may be the flashy plays, but it's working exceptionally well for the team. And EG now, they've got to reconsider here in a big way because they're only 3 away from losing out. 4 ultimates to work with in this one. It looks to be just a 5-man hit towards B. But look at Governor. He's already cleared space on the flank. He's aware this has to be a full commitment out of Evil Geniuses.
Wow, 2 players even get tagged in the process. Might have been some healing that occurred as well. Governor just trying to get some taps from range. And his foe that's doing the battle, this pinch is going to be very deadly. Shock dart likely coming through to stop the swing. Oh, has to get away. They're just going to inch closer and closer, slower and slower forwards. Shots again going to hit Governor. Foe's got to retreat as they're being pinched in. They know this because EG will just sit and wait. They won't play for the reset. They won't play for the noise cutting. They'll just play for the same site. Lockdown's going to push them the other way. This is what you call an alley-oop. Got Dwayne Wade and LeBron James here. D-Cop and Governor. The shock dart's coming through. The paranoia is going to be a problem, but the Caterpillar smokes are down. The Lear with the push in. D-Cop is still alive throughout all this chaos. Loads the clip and the pitch in from the opposite side. Just down to 1 player. What a round from EZ5.
That's a statement out of EZ5. They know that EG is crunched in to main immediately, right? Because they had that push up from Gov towards A main. They always knew that all 5 players from EG had to be committed in that direction. So it's just a matter of one simple lockdown to force EG to stop turtling up, to force them to fight. And it just works so well. D-Cop especially going huge in that round. And now it's another situation where EG push down onto this eco, and in this half, the momentum feels heavily in the EZ5 camp, and they're not stopping the aggression. Governor going again, the confidence just brooding for this man.
Well, they have to be cognizant of the way EG plays. And you say, whoa, I say what? I say nothing. Governor's down. All EG did was just play a little bit patiently, wait things out. Can find an upgrade here, but you know Pancakes is watching that like a hawk. Great smoke here as well, but I think it's not theirs. The smoke, it's not for Pancakes. Just trying to get a lower angle. Roka, man, I've missed those sheriff shots. Roka's so good with those. Down to 3 players here. D-Cop just trying to run. He's being tagged. Almost he gets taken down. Spike's being planted. Shock dart, of course, coming through to do a little bit of extra damage as Roka is now hunting for the remaining players. Drops down. He's stuck. He's in the pit of despair as the wall is covering him. He's got a little bit of cover for the time being, but the shock dart's just trying to go through. Not even actually going to be able to find the mark. 2 players drop down. Roka finds one somehow on the way out. Craziness. This Potter wrapping around the screens, hoping to find a better angle. E-Cop still finds her. 2v3. Branton makes it 1. Gucci all on his lonesome. A thrifty round, which started with Governor dying to a sheriff, goes to the way of EG.
Maybe the confidence I was talking about was something more along the lines of hubris, because Governor just pushing up, and I mean, they're ready for it. He's done this so many rounds in a row. The crosshair placement perfect from Foe, and I thought taking this fight forward was good from Pancakes, because you are already a man down. Get that off angle, try and find something out, but it's just so well read. EG, the squad is so good on paper, and we expect them to succeed, and well, now it's looking likely 11 rounds here. The buy looking good out of EG. EZ5 is still mustered something. Gov onto the glass cannon off, and a pit committed out from Gucci, so let's Pancakes to hold down B main. Lots of pressure on him, but Gov has cleared through mid.
And this B site hit is going to be a little bit easier for EG to take, considering the utility is not going to be quite as present as it normally is, and the fact that there's 2 players over towards A. Wall goes up early, and it is being sprayed through, which should be a pretty big tell to EZ5. D-Cop starts to rotate early, and quite honestly, he's going to make it in time before the spike gets planted. Recon Bolt gets thrown out. Where are the players hiding? Pancakes. Ooh, actually, Spike is now officially being planted. Nope, stop. Decop finds a frag, but Branted will take that out and trade it out. Pancakes with the heal, has the resurrection available. Op now starting to sing. How many songs can be sung? Still, spike planted. Viper's Pit in favor here of EG, which means that really nullifies the Op positioning here. Might be considering the swap. There's a resurrection available. That's going to go on to Decop. Governor with the Op finally starting to participate, and that means that's the Viper's Pit down. Another swing here from Governor. He drops the Op for the Phantom, and now just down to Potter. A round for EZ5 where they brought in a mixed bag of goods, but at least they found the Skittles. They'll find the round 11-9.
The way EG is playing this seems very easily read into. I feel like they're not selling that much deceit. We haven't seen any fakes. We haven't seen much defaulting. It's generally just like slow 5-man contact plays, and it's really not working too well for them. The rounds that have been successful is when they've held back a little bit, punish the aggression out of Governor, out of another man on this EZ5 squad. So I wouldn't hate to see them spread out a little bit, play a little bit more defaulty, because that's really been the road to success. But we'll have to see what face they're showing, as it is just the eco. 2 hero rifles though are bought in for Roka and Temp, and Roka actually having the Empress here could go big in this round, as it's the Blade Storm's up for Gov. He's traded his operator, I believe, over onto Corsonic, so an interesting look. The KJ holding under tube, and Gov playing close with the Blades can be just so dangerous, especially when the spike is here.
Have a look at this. We've got a lurk from Foe. Very easily developing. Governor has to back away for the time being, but all this space from Foe is going to be a problem. Unaccounted for. Kitchen control. Alarm bot is going to reveal that for the time being. And that's going to send somebody over there. Somebody's got to get there in time. The alarm bot still not being taken care of. Governor's looking for the fight. Finds the knives. Reset down to the 4v5 now. As once again, EG looking for this B site. Hunter's Fury is available for Decop if that's what he wants to play with. Oh no, Potter. Oh no. Read like a book. Chapter 1. Break the wall. Find the frag. Just down to 3 players here for EG, as Governor and company are starting to come alive, come online. Blades come through. Granted now, last man standing. Uh-oh. Governor. Uh-oh. Gets caught out a little bit too confident probably. The spray here. Is Branton now just trying to retreat. Decop's chasing with the jumping classic. And he will get his just desserts. 11-10. The comeback. It's possible. 1 point away. 1 round away for EZ5 to tie us up.
Yeah, it's looking really strong for EZ5 right here. I like the call to just have Gov use these blades in the anti-eco. He's going to be able to consistently farm those up quite often, so why not use them here? And well, the hero rifles, they brought 2 in there, but it's not really looking like a world where heroes exist, because there was no impact found. The only man who died there was Governor, and again, it doesn't matter, because aforementioned, it was just the Blade Storm in his hand, no eco damage to be done. And it was another round where EG just kind of 5-mans, chills outside of sight, maybe puts 1 player on towards a lurk, but EZ5 been so good at contending with those lurks. His Governor holding so aggressive here. He has Tailwind nearly the lineup. It's Pancakes to help, and it's a double entry for EZ5.
Wow. We've really seen this big momentum shift in this second half. I mean, we highlighted kind of the side differences, but EG still felt like they were holding on kind of the early rumblings of this second half, but it has since gone to the wayside, and Governor has found his confidence, particularly with the operator. As we say that, Governor misses a shot. Wasn't quite looking in the same exact spot where Branted swung from. Now the Owl Drone's going to be doing a little bit of homework still. Oh, developing a mid push. Alarm bot there as well. Governor with another pick, 1 at a time. Jeez Louise, 1 player there. And Branted gonna find 2 picks. Now a 2v2 Foe though on the lurk. For Sonics does manage to find the mark. TP over to B, but there's a player here. Gucci can just slow walk this if he wants. Smokes are going down. All that needs to be done is the plant. But he's too preoccupied with that. 11-11. Make a wish, EG fans, because EZ5 is catching up. They're tied us up.
9-3 was the scoreline at the half, and EG have just not caught a break since then. They're in a position where they have to decide, do we force buy into this one, or do we play for overtime? It looks like they're going to save. It looks like playing for overtime is on the cards here. And looking at the half, I thought this was an Evil Geniuses map through and through, but it's just been such a strong look out of EZ5. Once they got Governor on the op, really changing things for this squad. The clutches have been excellent, and Governor, he's so good at finding a new angle, repositioning, but I think he was spotted out there. However, Hunter Suri up here trying to find some impact.
Oh, might find the impact now. Has to run away. Actually using the cloudburst to avoid some of those recon bolt tags. Governor! Oh my goodness, playing on a knife's edge. My heart's beating so fast. Governor's making me so afraid of the positioning. The Lear re-peak, though. They're still concerned with the potential player that's lurking in from the lower ground. A player has already made it over towards the yellow side. It is, of course, temperature. And on this swing, they're still a little bit cautious. Governor's all alone here, so definitely very easily to get overwhelmed. No utility, no smokes, no updraft, no tailwind. Everything is out of the cards. As Branted is going to be looking to play upset, looking for the flank, looking for those movements over. But they're actually going to push Governor as they're waiting for a very interesting wall. They're just going to brute force their way onto the operator. Branted finds one. It's perfectly communicated. And now they're going to plant in a very unique position as well that Decop does not have access to. Now Gucci thinking about dropping down Branted just underneath. Does he hear this though? Okay, that's a pick that comes in. 3v4 still doable. Another one on the cards. No! Potter survives. Here comes the Owl Drone. Spots out whole family photo. Shock dart through, but a little bit too confident. Now the shots from range. Gucci does manage to find it. One more. Oh my goodness. Pancakes and Gucci from the opposite side. That definitely could have gone to EG's way. That was such a unique strategy. I loved what we saw at EG.
Yeah, I really liked it. Using that Sage Wall to be able to extend even deeper towards the site. And look, they're giving Gucci the ult as well. He's going to have that Viper's Pit into what could be the last round here of the series, unless EG can take this to overtime. So it was a good look, but it was just Sheriffs at the end of the day. And we're so late in the half that eco damage doesn't matter. It's a fresh plate for EG, and a creative strategy like that, it's not going to be able to work twice. What is the call here? B site been problematic consistently for them. I feel like we still haven't really seen them slow down, fully commit to this default, but another big issue is punishing Governor's op. They took him out in that last round, but it's just never been a consistent thing. They're able to contend with this guy, and look at this pit from Gucci. So much space gained. Oh, it goes all the way towards spawn.
Goodness.
That's such a cool lineup. He could be anywhere. Wow. They have no idea.
Yeah. And this pretty much just writes off A completely. Once again, EG playing with fire. This B site has really been their crutch. They just wait and wait and wait and commit a lot of utility. This time, it's not going to be that easy to take care of Governor. He's got a pretty good sight line. It was the flank that Branted kind of developed that really made EZ5 worry about the potential developments of really any opportunity. But they're actually going to all cross one at a time. And that means Governor is looking to have a field day. Here comes the first cross. Not going to quite connect. Has to tailwind out. Okay. Things are looking a little better. Gucci, though, still has the ability to stop this push. Roka over towards B has been playing the lurk, the flank the whole time. And Corsonix loses the battle. 3v5. Still, this Viper's Pit, they found what they wanted on the B side. Roka versus Gov. No, the classics! Roka! How are you doing this solo, taking the site alone? Down to 2 players for EZ5 against 5 from EG. Roka on the heroics. Here to take us to OT. Branted with 1, just down to 1 final player. It's Gucci. He'll take out Branted, but he's in a 1v4. Players lurking around from behind. Gucci for 2. Knows that Roka's lurking around somewhere, somehow, some way. Roka on the opposite side. There's the swing, and of course he's ready. EG, tie us up, and we're going to overtime, baby.
Roka says, EG, hop on in the backpack, and he drags his squad, kicking and screaming into overtime. A huge play out of the Reyna at the 11th hour, but you know, I don't know who to favor here. Both teams very strong on their defense, but just completely lackluster once they find their way on to the attack for EG. Maybe the solution is leaning more towards a default, slowing things down a bit, letting Roka find these lurks, letting Roka find these individual plays, because that's what won them the last round. But they don't have to worry about that yet. They start on the defense. They get to kind of have the safer footing on their stronger side. For EZ5, they're changing face a little bit here. 2 pressuring in towards A, Spike leaning outside B, so probably again just looking to mid-round it.
It didn't really work out super well last time, but this time they've got this kind of overwhelming confidence that they've built up from that half. feeling a little bit more comfortable with their play style. But once again, very similarly, mid round didn't quite work out super well for EZ5, and not really starting with that initially. Owl drone to get more information. Okay, one player is close. Governor finds the first initial pick. They're actually going to look to hunt down Foe, who's being tagged by the Owl drone, but he finds the pick. A quick trade. Now it's just down to Potter. Can she hold off the line from the players pushing in? D-Cup, no! He goes in too wide with the spike and gets punished. It does get retrieved. They're just trying to spray down the planters. Pancakes from range takes down a little bit of damage, but Potter is still involved. Just down to Gucci. Spray's good for one, but it's a 1v2. And you're up against a deadly combination, particularly Roka, 15 HP. Has to reload the clip. Shock dart onto the wall. Temperature finds an ult. And EG find around.
Switching sides.
Huge out of EG there, and unfortunate from D-Cop, a bit of over aggression. I don't know what he was thinking there, to be honest, because he just charged. Maybe he didn't know he had the spike, but regardless, it kind of put the round in such a bad position. They were at even odds. They would have been able to get the spike plant down off of the sage wall, but spike goes tumbling. The round falls away, and now we could be looking at either an Evil Genius's map or EZ5 pulling us to a second overtime. What can work for EG? B-site, you said it was their crutch, but felt like a broken crutch at that. Not a consistent way to victory. So it will be Gucci trying to hold the line here, falling back for the moment. So retake play, and I didn't get to spot out. Did Gov buy an op in OT?
I was gonna ask you that. So
Oh, he did.
He did.
Of course he did. Oh, because he
Yeah.
can have a cloudburst now too.
Yeah.
With the new change. Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh my God.
Gucci. Gucci. That's a little bit unfortunate. That's gonna put EG in a really good spot here. They're just kind of maybe trying the same thing they tried last time. The wall that's gonna extend over, not allow the spray through. It's a pretty good answer back. I like it. They're trying to figure out where to plant. The plant will go through, especially behind the sprayable box. Now EZ5 are kind of like, what do we do? Where do we go, Potter? Great pick as well. Roka is hunting for the operator player, nestling himself into that little corridor. Shot's good for Gov, or rather for Roka, and just like that, you blink and you miss it, folks.